I'm trying to go from zero to $10,000 a month in my business. In this video, I want to talk about how I just fulfilled my first paid client. But before we get into that, we have to talk about how these videos are going to work. Because I'm building my business in public daily with these videos. It's helping me with accountability and just staying on track and just talking out loud and thinking. So if that kind of, if you feel like you're an entrepreneur in progress as well, let me know. I'd love to kind of connect with you. I'd love to create a sort of network of all of us just chatting together. So this is day 16 of me trying to go from zero to $10,000 a month. And basically the topic I want to talk about is how I should have started sooner. And by that, I mean everything. Started doing business stuff sooner, started trying to sell sooner, started trying to like make money sooner. Yeah, and then things that I did in the business today, we might talk about that. And then at the end, we're going to be looking at my important things tracker, things that I care about the most in the business, the metrics that I care about. And then when things don't happen and nothing moves forward, it's like, all right, how do we regroup? So looking at this every day has been very helpful, even though it's still very frustrating. So let's just dive right into it. I should have started sooner. And this kind of coincides with the what I did in the business today. Sorry, it's like super late. So yeah, I had my first call. I fulfilled a paid call with someone inside my community. So that's pretty cool. So this person paid me the second sort of thing that of me making money online. The first one kind of came out of nowhere. I made $1,750 is like a high ticket sort of thing out of nowhere, to be quite honest with you. So that was the first dollars that I made online. And then this was a $95 thing that I made online as well. And it just makes me think like, man, I would just wish I started sooner, because the call that I had today was like any other call that I've done for the dozens and dozens and dozens of other people and families that I've worked with for free. Very, very similar, basically the same thing. And now that person's paying me for the same result. So, pretty interesting here. I had a long like school post actually. So I have my community on school.com. And I'm not going to read through this whole thing, but it got a lot of engagements and stuff like that. I think what happened was I posted this kind of soon after Homozi's book launch, and all these people just joined created a community. And when you do that, you get placed in this schoolers community. So it's basically a community of community owners. Sorry, I'm like, feels like I'm slurring my words now. You probably think I've been like drinking all night. Um, so this is basically me just saying like, hey, I made my first dollar on school after having a community for 9 months. Like that's just pretty crazy. I think that's why people are like, wait, what? Because all these like new people to the platform. Um, and I'm not going to read this whole thing, but basically it's like I was just very uncomfortable charging money for people because I didn't think I'd be providing enough value. Like I couldn't live with myself if I didn't provide enough value. If someone paid me, right? Imagine that like someone's paying me their hard-earned money and it's just like it doesn't do anything for them or whatever. They're not excited about it, right? Um, but it's just pretty cool. I mean, the $95, like I said here, it's not going to make me rich. It's not going to have me quit my 9 to 5. I'm not going to pay off my mortgage faster with this, right? But it's making me realize that those things are actually possible. Like, yeah, maybe one day, like, rich, I guess I don't care about as much, but like, yeah, quitting my 9 to 5 job to do this all the time, amazing. Getting rid of my mortgage, amazing. That would be like true financial freedom, right? So to me, it's like laying down the one brick. And the one small act of making money felt like multiple bricks were laid down. It felt like I got more than one step closer. It just like feels the weight is a little less on me and all this stuff. So anyway, that's kind of like I just um I really had a tough time going through this process, to be quite honest with you. I was on the community in the community for 9 months. I started in November. I'm recording this in September. Like it's like I made money in August though, so I guess that's where the 9 months come from. Um, so I guess like asking you guys like, what's the thing that you waited too long to do? It could be in your life, but like I'm entrepreneurs in progress here. Let's talk about business. What took you way too long to do? Was it monetization? Was it like, I don't know, like what, like doing something scary or something that you didn't want to do and you kept putting it off, you kept putting it off, maybe because you didn't know how, maybe because you felt like, imposter, you didn't belong, or all this other stuff. Like I had all those thoughts. And for me, I had this silly thing where I thought I needed to have a certain number of like great wins, while working with people for free before I could even think about charging. So it was like this just limiting belief and self sabotage and all this other stuff. Um, yeah, this video is gonna be a little quicker, guys. So we're gonna jump right into the important things tracker. It's very late, and I actually have a call with the high ticket person tomorrow morning, and they're in another time zone that's many, many hours ahead. So I'm doing that call at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be up, but it's just like I probably have to wake up even earlier than usual to be able to do that call. I wake up at 4 usually, so I'll probably wake up at like 3:30 to make sure I get my workout in before the call because that's just kind of important to me. So let's talk about the things happening inside my business. How much revenue did I make today? I didn't make anything. YouTube channels, where are we at? Here's my Entrepreneurs in Progress channel. We're at 5 subscribers. My main channel is at 786. So 786. Entrepreneurs in Progress YouTube is at 5. And for my communities, this is Schoolers. So we'll go to my personal finance community. 233 members. Entrepreneurs in Progress. Yes, I have a community for this. So it's 3 members. Great. That barely has moved. So 233, 3 members. And yeah, that'll do it, guys. I'm making these videos daily. This was a super uber quick one. Super uber. I gotta go. I'm slurring my words here. You guys probably think I'm drunk or whatever. Have a good one.